All right, we are on section 4.3, day 2, applications with matrices. So again, we have our big ideas. Why would we use a matrix, or why would a matrix be used to solve systems inequalities? You guys can continue thinking about that, and how are matrices used to solve everyday applications, which we will get to today. Our learning target for today is to solve word problems involving matrices. So let's look at our first example. So again, if you read it, for their 1-week vacation, Montoya's can rent 2-bedroom condominium for $17.96, a 3-bedroom condominium for $21.65, or a 4-bedroom condominium for $25.38. The table shows the number of units in each complex. Write a matrix that represents the number of each type of units available at each complex, and a matrix that represents the weekly charge for each type. So again, over here we have the type of matrices. So we are going to, or the matrices that are available. So we're first going to write that matrix. So if I scroll down a little bit, if I look at that, I'm basically going to write this matrix as is. So I know it's going to be a 3x3. So 2-bedroom Sunhaven would be 36. Then I would have my 3-bedroom, which would be a 24. My 4-bedroom, which would be a 22. Again, these all correspond to the Sunhaven. So I'm going to put SH over here for Sunhaven. I'm going to have Surfside, so I'm going to put SS. And Seabreeze, which is SB. And these are going to represent 2, 3, and 4 bedrooms. So now, if I look at the Surfside, 2, 3, and 4, I would have 29, 32, and 42. If I look at the Seabreeze, I would have 18, 22, and 18. So that would be for the units are available. I now need to write a matrix for the weekly charge. And this comes from my reading in here. So again, I'm writing it for my weekly charge. So this is WC, and for my weekly charge, I can either charge 2 bedrooms, so 2B, 3 bedrooms, and 4 bedrooms. So if I read, I have a 2-bedroom is $17.96. A 3-bedroom is $21.65. And a 4-bedroom is going to be $25.38. So again, there are my 2 matrices. One for the availability, the other one for the weekly charge. So that is part A. If I go to part B, slide this up. If all the units in the 3 complexes are rented for the week, the given rates given, or the rates given the Montoyas, express the income of the 3 matrices as a matrix. So first of all, income is going to be availability. So this is our matrix availability, is this one right here. And this is a 3x3. So to find our income, it's going to be availability times price. And the price of this, so to find this matrix, this is going to be a 3x1. So again, because these are equal, we know we can multiply these, and we are going to get a 3x1 matrix. So again, in order to find our income, we are going to take availability, which is this matrix, times our price, which is this matrix. And again, we have a 3x3 and a 3x1, multiply them together. These two need to be equal, leaves us with a 3x1. So let's start multiplying these matrices together. So I'm going to draw my brackets. So first of all, I'm going to take the top, my availability, times the left, times my only part of the income. So I would have 36 times 1796 plus 24 times 2165 plus 22 times 2538. Then we'll go black circle. I'm going to take the middle times again. This is the only part of the income. So I'm going to write this in black actually. So I'd have 29 times 1796 plus 32 times 1796 plus 42 times 2538. And if I scroll down, it'll be fine. Lastly, I'm going to grab a nice teal color. I would have the bottom times my income, or how much I can rent it out for. So if I go my teal, I would have 18 times, yeah, we'll remove that. Sorry about this. I have 18 times, again, 1796 plus 22 times 2165 plus 18 times 2538. And I just realized I made a mistake. I go right here, this 1796 should be the middle, so it should actually be 2165. So that's how I'm going to multiply them together. So if I multiply the top rows, so if I multiply all these together, add them together, I'm going to get 172,452. If I multiply all these numbers together, add them together, I'm going to get 227,960. And the blue, I take all these numbers, multiply them together, I'm going to get a 125,642. So again, that's how I express that income as a matrix. Part C said, what is the total number of incomes for all three complexes? So again, to find the total number of income through all three complexes, I'm going to take my first income plus my second income. This is all from my matrix, 127,960 plus 125,642, because these are all incomes right here. And if I add those together, I'm going to get 526,054. And that would be dollars, because we're talking about total income. So that was my first question. Second question. So if the average family spends more than $500 on school supplies at the beginning of the school year, Barbara and Lance need to buy pens, pencils, and erasers. They make a 2x3 matrix representing the numbers of each item they would like to purchase. So again, if we talk about this matrix, we're going to call this matrix M. This matrix would be a 2x3. Okay, Barbara and Lance find two stores that sell items at different prices and record this matrix in information P. So this matrix is P, and this is going to be a 3x2. And we want to compute MP. So we know M is a 2x3, P is a 3x2. So again, we have a 3x3. These are equal, so this means it's possible And the matrix MP is going to be a 2 by 2. So that's what we are going to calculate. We are going to compute MP. So I'm actually going to scroll down here a little bit. To compute this, I'm going to draw my brackets. So to compute MP, I'm going to take the top of M times the left of P. So I'd have 10 times 2.20 plus 15 times 0.85 plus 3 times 0.60. Then I'm going to take the bottom times the left. So I'd have 5 times 2.20 plus 20 times 0.85 plus 5 times 0.60. Calculate over here. I'm going to take the top times the right to give me my top right. So I'm going to have 10 times 1.9 plus 15 times 0.95 plus 3 times 0.65. And finally, I'm going to take the bottom times the right to get my bottom right. So I would have 5 times 1.9 plus 20 times 0.95 plus, get rid of that keyboard, 5 times 0.65. So that would be my multiplication matrix. So now we're going to calculate all these out. So again, you can do this in your calculator. If I take these values, multiply them together, put them just in my graphing calculator like that, I'm going to get 36.55. If I take these values, put in my calculator just how it is, I'm going to get 35.2. Likewise with my purple, multiply those out and add them, I'm going to get 31. And finally with my green numbers, multiply those out, I would get 31.75. And there would be M times P, that matrix. So your assignment for today is to do the 4.3 application worksheets.